Does, I guess in between fights you can item up as much as you need to. My word, but that's Hodrick. He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornea's defense. What might have possibly changed him?
Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward.
Indeed. Ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority. No matter who that enemy may be. Alright, there's a time limit.
Defeat Hodrick, who seems greener than usual. Selecting multiple units, move the cursor while holding X to select multiple units.
Oh,
and give them
wow.
all the same order at once.
Oh shit, and here's where we are no longer Super Robot Warsing. Okay. All at once. Interesting.
After selecting the desired units, release X and choose that destination to order all selected units to head toward that location.
I guess, yeah, considering everything moves in real time. Yeah, that's you wanna not split yourselves up. That makes a lot of sense.
Ordering a unit to move or pressing X during a battle stage will automatically pause the game. The move and items commands can be used even while the game is paused. Press circle to resume the game. Ordering a unit to
Yeah.
Oh, you went back.
Ready.
Okay. Open unit list. Select units. Pause time. Okay, that's our timer. Entirely. Okay. Zoom in and out. Sure. Cool. Increase cursor speed. For like fast traveling. Okay, stage menu.
Oh.
And then hold to select multiple. Interesting. Okay, so we're not down to the customizing actions yet. We're still just getting the flow of battle. Alright.
As you wish.
Now resume.
Engage.
I shall hold nothing back.
Or you can swap.
Come then.
14 for 0.
Gaze upon the
23
face
for
of yours.
1.
You face me. Come. Your villainy ends here. Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Another background.
Damn.
I have you.
Weak.
Blocked.
Glory to the liberation.
That's cool. Okay.
Sick. Yosef.
So now they're
And
on
he's pushed
standby.
back into waiting mode. And then you can press your advantage. So we resume time. You guys are probably going to close in.
I shall hold nothing back.
They're dead. Oh, but you're so far ahead, I can't do the... Oh, no, wait. Alain's in the circle.
You face me.
Okay, that counts as enough to swap.
Come.
Just by the tip,
Oh,
of the
right.
circle. Even though his sprite is outside, his circle is in.
That's good. Get critted.
Hold fast.
Okay, so they're generous with it. You just have to
The battle is won.
be
Joseph is working.
touching the edge.
A trivial undertaking.
And We can ride on to you. Will you connect in time?
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
And now those circles, yeah, there's no swap.
Oh, that was the
Do it,
standby
Yosef.
unit, right?
Clean them up. Sorry?
That was the standby unit?
I fight
The enemy
yet.
unit that was on standby?
Yes, we ran straight into
For the
him.
liberation.
And he's gonna make it first. So let's see. He's got 2 stamina. If I just resume, he'll probably, yeah, he'll engage, and then this guy will catch up. Oh no, never mind.
Come.
He's still gonna take him out. So
Stand
he should be down to 1 at this point, if I understand correctly.
The battle is won.
Bodied.
A trivial undertaking.
Yeah. And then he's out of stamina after this. Okay. So when he hits 0, that'll... I guess that'll mean even if he wins this exchange with Hodrick, he won't be able to press the advantage, and we'll have to wait for one of our other units to come in. So look, let's learn.
I shall hold nothing back.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale.
Cold.
I'll guard you.
Damn.
Have you?
He had an evilish looking face, but it's also like a cool tough guy face if he's on your side.
Mm-hmm.
But then nope. You had to give in to your physiomorphology.
Fatigue has struck.
There we are. Such a trivial battle is never halt my advance.
Such firm defenses. Our weapons barely leave a scratch.
Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, LA. Hold R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used in both stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it. Oh.
Come.
Okay, so you got deflected back and then reinvigorated his stamina. Okay, that's not too bad then.
Get hype.
Hold fast.
Well, I guess we didn't
Damn
see
it,
the
man.
magic from Scarlet.
For the liberation.
Oh yeah, true. They let me just beat the tutorial without actually doing the thing she said.
Renown rank E. Oh, you get ranked for that too? Okay.
Okay. Well,
Orphans, honors, renown.
she could have magicked her way to victory there too. War funds, honors, renown.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
Bro,
You've fallen far indeed, Holdrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Holdrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
My head.
Mind control.
Yeah, for sure.
What am I doing here?
For sure.
Yay.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's
Where am
notice.
I? Oh, what's happening? I don't know how I got here.
Frightful power, if what you say is true.
Like the ring just starts glowing and you're like, oh, now's the time.
Yeah. What? I gotta know.
I've been, like,
My liege.
like 10 missions later, no one else appears to be mind controlled. I don't know what's up with that. Are you sure? I lost my senses, my liege. I don't know what happened.
This spell of control, it could be called.
What a hustle.
Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years.
Sus.
Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further.
Damn. What an
I
OS.
do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Let's go free the people.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Only the Unicorn Ring can defeat the woke mind virus.
And how does Holdrick fare?
Well, all
no!
things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, Allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive.
Clive.
I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
One of those names that sounds super
something
old
wrong?
school fantasy, but
Well-
also super Western.
No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm.
2
But as
shields.
her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spend all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Can you start by fixing your posture? Look at her boots.
Don't forget about me!
Knees facing inward. Jesus Christ. Stand straight, lady.
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
She's got like Wing Chun balance going on with the
Yeah.
with the what's it called? Ski hill, the small hill. When you're learning how to ski and you put your knees together, and there's a name for the type of hill, and it's like a small hill. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Anyway,
I don't know that term. Aha.
Bunny Hill. Thank you. The Bunny Hill is the beginner hill. Story, normal, tactical, expert. Sure.
Call to action.
Elaine,
Why boo?
why have you stopped?
What's wrong with normal?
We're surrounded.
Tactical is real normal.
Party I was hoping for.
Normal is easy. Okay, well, we'll change it if anything.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
Oh,
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her
he
this
was also
instant.
a part of our crew.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her,
Wearing red.
that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
Flash the ring. You gotta beat them first.
Konoe's like, the heck is that ring?
Dude's like, don't fucking fucking ruined this shit.
Oh, the visions! The visions!
Oh, my brain, it hurts. I don't understand what is going on. Don't worry, boss will earn my keep and plenty more. Oh, bang. Straight into the hornet's nest, huh? You gotta do something, LA.
Hear me, soldiers of Cornia. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince.
Sorry, kid. Can't do that. It's nothing personal. Just following orders from the guy paying the coin. He said, kid, it's nothing personal.
Damn. We have no hope of overcoming such numbers.
Your Highness. With us, everyone. I beg you. Look at Clive.
Come, my prince.
Clive!
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. Who would have
Rankles.
dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince?
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renaud, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same.
A foul
why
magic
Scarlet?
called coin.
Perhaps her role as a priestess
Clive is
has something to do with
Octopimp?
Sick.
Lately, I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodox,
Hey, let's go, Octo.
making one with direct ties a prime target.
All right, is
In
Pro
any
ZD in
case,
this game
the
as
route to
well?
her safety is clear.
Let's get it all out
To
there in
Galerius'
advance.
hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke
The
my
usual
worry
suspects?
further. Let us be off at once.
Probably,
Wouldn't
yeah.
do that if I
Yeah.
was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't
Travis.
even know where you're going.
That's our
You
mage.
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt,
Ah.
or just the latest weather. I'm your man.
And what of Renaud?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We won't after Renaud. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we're able.
Travis, why aren't you wearing blue? What the fuck? Are you on our team or not?
So that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post.
Indeed, Your Highness. The region will not know peace until we claim it as our own.
House Carls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage.
What the fuck is that word? House Carl.
Well, you know, you got Field Carls and you got House Carls. But you can look it up, maybe we'll get more info.
Uh-huh.
What does Google say?
A non-servile manservant or household bodyguard in medieval Northern Europe.
Okay.
There you go.
There you
Yep. Yep. Big performative sigh as if whoever raced to that joke wasn't gonna get there first. You see, whoever says it first, the other person has to act aghast. You see, that's the bit. And if I said it first, then it would be your job
There you go.
to go, Jesus Christ, Woolie, what the hell? Huh?
Oh, wow.
Bouquet! And roll. Alright. Attackers who can lower an enemy's defense and deal heavy damage. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we'll have nowhere left to turn.
Oh no. Then we defend it at any cost and proceed forth with extreme caution.
The Liberation's command post is captured. You are defeated. Is there still a timer on everything, too? Defeat, obey. Every mission, I assume?
Stage start.
Yes. And we start paused. There we go. Okay. As long as we can stop time, which allowed me to stop
Get your
thinking
bearings a little bit.
and find the most optimal way to put on a show for Yuki-chan. So,
So when you hover like over different terrain, it tells you if your speed is like increased.
speed down
or
for the
lower.
mountains.
Yeah,
Plains, neutral.
that's cool.
Road, speed up. Yeah. Sea
On
is
foot
sea.
and by horse.
Shoals, plains.
I don't know, wings, is that flying?
Oh, there's icon to indicate the method of travel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna foot up a mountain. So if you have a flying unit, so that's indicative of future things.
Yeah.
And yes, I see boot and horse. Interesting. All right. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our units will struggle without the proper changes to their formations. Press triangle on the deployment screen to adjust a unit's formation. For engaging the enemy mercenaries, press triangle to adjust a unit's formation. On this screen, you can add, swap, and remove members of a given unit. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Each character has a set class that determines their combat affinities, as well as what weapons and skills they're able to use. Shut up, old man. We recommend you listen.
Such information would prove quite valuable. Yes, please, go on.
As you wish, my prince.
Right, cavalry classes.
Excuse me?
Good for enemy infantry.
As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Alright, cavalry beats infantry.
Knights are effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility.
Horse beats not horse. Remember, Your Highness, that
That danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm.
hoplites.
Boasting
Yes.
great shields, armor, and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies.
Are the terms cavalry and knight interchangeable, or are there mounted units that are not? Are there cavalry that are not knights? For example, like I guess Joseph. There are cavalry that are not knights. Okay. So, hoplites, big defense. Defending's not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me on the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thieves.
Have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row.
Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations as an example of how you may wish to deploy.
Example unit, Lord and Knight. Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks. The Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. Like a shield and a spear. Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will shove the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Lean Edge. Lord and Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, this sounds good, but what is the counter to the Thief's evasiveness? That would be the risk.
Thank you, everyone. I'll be certain to keep this in mind when planning our formations.
Okay. Alright. So, set character details, reposition, remove, make leader. We do have access. Okay,
No,
so
Scarlet!
abduct. Okay, so Travis steals gold from an enemy unit as a Valor skill. Passive steal, attack an enemy, steal their PP. Steal all PP. Whoa, okay. No passives for the enemy. Attack a single enemy, inflict poison. And then evade before being attacked. Evade a single hit. Okay.
Learned at level 10. We're so far from that. For the toxic throw.
Oh, I thought you were looking at... Yeah, okay, right. It doesn't just take their PP away. It gives you PP. So it steals it. That's pretty good. Meanwhile, Knight. Oh, and let me just look at... yeah, your other stuff. So, okay, you have about 18. And Leia's got 36. So, using that as a comparison point... yeah, you just have heroic numbers on your life. Everyone except for Joseph is less. Hodrick the Heavy has less HP. Defense 19, defense 11. So that's the stat difference there. Okay, and then Clive has attack a single enemy, gain an AP. Learned at level 10. If target is defeated, yes. At level 10, attacked a column with a piercing strike. Oh, it's not gonna... okay, I can't highlight to see what parts of the grid get affected. Yeah, okay, so I guess you're just gonna have to rely on the description.
And you hope that there's aligned enemies when he does it.
Because if a formation doesn't have a column, but they're actually in a row, then that's not as efficient, right? And then Quick Guard and Cavalier Call grants cavalry allies in the user's row plus 20 attack. Only if you're cavalry in his row. So positioning matters a lot here too. Yeah, okay. Attack a single enemy, plus 50 potency if they're below potency.
It's stronger.
It gets stronger if he's, yeah, under 50. And cover an ally like we saw. And then buff.
Get hit, get mad.
Negate stage damage suffered by an ally unit for 10 seconds as a Valor skill. What was your Valor? Wild Rush. Damage all enemies within a designated range. Okay. So Valor skills, I guess, stage attacks from SRW, perhaps, is what it seems to be. Yeah, map skills. Perfect, yeah. Okay. You're gone, but otherwise you would be doing these two. Yeah, we saw. And then Chloe attacks a column by default. Extra potency versus cavalry. Cavalry cannot guard. Okay, pole arms beat the horse, as they should. At level 10, single enemy versus flying. Spear them down. Cool.
Oh, she has reach.
Yeah, and unit, particular unit crushes. Restore H 25% at the end of battle, or grant full critical before an ally attacks at level 15. Life Aid, revive incapacitated combatants in an ally. Okay, bring everyone back to 1 HP. Provoke. Okay. Yeah. Cover. Block. Stun. I see. Yeah, this is, well, Well, we'll have to see different unit types, but yeah, this seems like a pretty good utility to have around for the knights and such. Okay, let's go with Travis. Let's put him front so that we can use that evasion. And let's see, does the leader... Oh, there we go. Morale boosts. Gain more valor points when defeating the enemy units. Okay. If I made you the leader, reduce wait time while resting. Oh. Okay. Oh, and the leader affects the mobility as well. We go faster when Travis is leader.
That's cool.
So that really, it's not just the sum total of their mobility. It's also who's leading. Okay, that's important. And just for the sake of their skills. Oh.
On the screen, you can change your unit's formation, adjust members' equipment, and alter their tactics as you see fit. Tactics tutorial. Finally.
Okay, so this is where I'd be wondering, like, if I did this, right, what ends up being the downside if none of their abilities are based on rows? Or if there isn't an enemy that likes to attack rows or columns, does this have any advantage to it, right? This seemed like we'd have to learn what the enemy can do. Is if they can swing in a way that, like, hits, you know, a full row or a full column. Or actually, this would be a row, this would be a column. Then yeah, the split is good. Okay, so we can take a look at equipment finally. Templar sword. Oh, we can take weapons from others and give them to you. So weapons can be shared. Or equipment that, yeah, okay, for certain classes. Okay. Shield, same thing. Ring of the Unicorn. Only you. Chloe's Charm, Gauntlet, Silken Scarf, Quick Heal. This is what's giving her Quick Heal. It's actually the accessory, not her class. But only a priestess can wear it. Gotcha. Okay. Now let's go down to look at these actions. Right. So here's where we can go a lot of different ways. Lean edge. Edit. We're gonna go with that. Set tactic. Tactics template. These are the 5 quick loadouts we can switch between. Yeah. Touchpad to remove. Start for optimizing. Oh, you can do it for me? Optimize. Yeah, there we go. And you can just turn it on and turn it off entirely. I see. Okay. So if we're setting a tactic... hold on. Let's give it conditions first. Alright.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah. Formation and situation. Prioritize front, row, back row. Full column, row with most, row with least. Hyper specificity. Daytime and nighttime. Whoa.
Activates only at night? Wow.
There are, yeah.
This is flexible.
There are fucking daylight and nighttime specific things that'll occur here. Time of day matters. Combatant type. Pick your unit. Prioritize or, I guess, only? Yeah, exclusive.
That's cool.
Angel. Infantry, cavalry, flying armored, scout archer, caster, elven, bestial, and angel. Elven is a class, not a race. All right. Highest HP, lowest HP, highest percentage. Lowest percentage.
Yeah.
If the boss has more HP than everybody else, but is on its last 10%, we still want to target boss. Okay, that's smart.
So for attacks, I was suggested as a tip. It's useful to like put lowest HP or lowest percentage HP. That way, once they're low health, you can like eliminate
focus
one unit.
yeah,
Focus
the
fire.
group. Yeah, focus the weakest.
Yeah.
Highest percentage, lowest percentage. Target under 25%. Only under 50, under 75, or greater than.
This is beautiful.
It's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Optimize the shit out of your team. Wow. Yeah, so that's the thing is the description. I was hearing about it. It makes it like instead of getting into a fight in an RPG sense where you then go through your tactics to pick the optimal play for what's going on, you do all of your time is spent front loading, and then the combat time is automated. So you're gonna spend this you're gonna spend a long time in combat no matter what. But if you plan it ahead and advance, you spend all your time here, and then the fight goes quickly. Versus taking each decision step by step. And if something's not working, you can switch it up in between. Yeah, full health, not full health, average HP, average HP.
Activates only if the average HP of its target is 75% or less. So everyone's HP together, the average, lower than 75%.
What is the situation call for that? For the whole group?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, if it's a multi-targeting AoE. Okay. If you've got a spell that's going to hurt everybody, you want to target the group. Yeah, you want to target if they're all near death.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Then targeting their AP or their PP. Same level of discrimination. Yeah, you can do a lot of specificity there. Combatant status. Buffed, debuffed, afflicted, poisoned, burned, frozen, stunned, blinded, passive sealed, guard sealed, or not afflicted or not buffed. Anyone, right. If you're not already frozen, then freeze them. Whew.
That's really cool. So if you get a skill and they're like, oh yeah, this works at this moment, but it doesn't affect them if they're burning. So you'll do, okay, activates this condition, only not burning. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
If then
flexibility.
else or
Yeah.
and bracket but only 2 conditions, or hold on, are we scrolling through more?
Seems like it.
Yeah, only 2 conditions.
That's already a lot.
Yeah, that should be more than enough to do what you need to do.
Yeah, 8 tactics with conditions, like,
But if that kept
can make
going,
a pretty solid.
we're like, this is a programming game. We're secretly teaching you how to code.
Yeah.
You did not know it. How many enemies? Own condition. Yeah, how I'm doing? Yeah. Oh, I'm buffed? Do this attack. Yeah, okay. Own HP. Own AP and PP. Enemies present. Oh my god, if an archer shows up, go get it.
Focus.
But I mean, this is still based on directing their group towards the correct unit. So like if you're paying attention and you see a group with an archer, you're going to direct it over. But yeah, you change your priority for that. Highest and lowest. Incredible. Wow.
And that's for active condition?
That's an active condition.
Are they different for passive?
It felt pretty complete.
Yeah, it looks similar, right?
Everything on this list consisted of self and enemy status, or position, or classification. So it feels like it's a pretty complete list for both.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say, maybe just prioritize lowest percentage HP. To always go for the kill. And same thing here. Or maybe for PP, most PP, to take that away from them, while also keeping in mind lowest percentage HP. And now you're going to prioritize those, but you're not going to ignore anyone else. You're just going to go for these. Yep. Okay. Let's try this. And that's one unit. Alright, so that's Travis and LA. Okay. Down here. No free accessories. Okay. Yeah, let's give everybody the target the weakest link. Cover an ally. This is limited. If trade is limited, does that mean that it's gonna he can only be used once in a battle? Because if so, then it would make sense to say, hey, only cover the weakest enemy or the weakest ally, or perhaps like cover my mage or cover someone that's going to be prone to getting arrowed. Limited means multiple limited passive skills won't trigger at the same time. Oh, okay. Only once, and only one active ability. Only one ability with that keyword will activate once per fight.
Okay.
So if I were to tell you to prioritize the lowest HP, will this automatically correctly defend or cover, right? Because the target in this case is the friendly being covered. So I'm assuming this was correctly going to, you know, pick the right enemy and pick the right friend. Cool. Over here. Long thrust. Let's give you the, lowest HP percentage. Let's go with that.
Oh yeah, you should check which one you want to make the leader for the best effect.
Less damage from ranged assists. Reduced wait time while resting. Act more often sounds pretty good. What mobility is the same either way? Or is it? Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay. And then when you have your ability, long thrust, attack a column of enemies with a piercing strike. Therefore, unit, not unit size, formation? Column. Oh, not only column. Row with most combatants. Not row. Prioritize column with most combatants. No, that's just the number of size. That's just the size. Okay. Full referring to the 2, because there's only 2 possible, so there we go. Are you going to... You're going to only target that. I don't want you to only target that. I just want you to prioritize it. So... yeah, that's no good. Like, if I wanted to... Basically, I'm like, okay, right here, I'm thinking... Full column would be good for going after people that are going to have...
But then if it's not full...
Then she won't attack, so this is actually bad.
But that's... Yeah. Well, condition 1 is lowest.
Right? So... It'll check condition 1 first, and then it'll check condition 2? Or... it will check both conditions and then operate. That's an important thing. Are the conditions qualifiers, or are they...
You want to set maybe 2 long thrusts, 1 for full column. If there is no full column, she'll do second long thrust.
Oh my god, you put the same attack in her action list twice? Oh. Oh shit.
That went over my head.
Whoa, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not at all what I was expecting. I see. You can actually do that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Boof. Expanding. Brain.
Yeah, big
wrinkles,
brain.
Wrinkles form.
That's big brain.
Wrinkles form. All right, so... Priority 1, if column is full, prioritize attacking that full column. Only, because we cannot say... Right here, better language would be prioritize, but it doesn't let you do that. It gives you full column only. Great. No full column to attack. Move on to priority 2. Same attack, except whoever has the least amount of life. Awesome. If... no full column, then long thrust, lowest HP, else first aid, target HP is below 100%. Lock it in. Cool. And then Joseph, they pronounced the J. We can pair you up with... Oh, your mobility with Clive would be incredible. Let me see. Or not. Yo, Octo! What's up? Good job. It's you.
We've been exposed.
Hey. Damn.
That's rad. Good
love
job.
seeing the homies getting in there. Yeah. Good shit. Good shit. I love. We're seeing more and more people get more and more of the friends
Cool.
getting
You
in
want to see
there.
your people make it.
That's it. Like I said, I'm like, yo, is Pro ZD gonna show up? Watch. Give it a couple hours. Let's see. Fuck yeah. Good shit, man. Yeah, we just started, so we are currently wrinkling up in the brain on how to do our formations here. So let me see here. Let me get Hodrick in, and if you're the leader, you're gonna take less damage from ranged assists or from magic. Okay. So we'll try that out. Yeah, no, Octo getting in on a Vanillaware is literally a once in a decade experience. It is not an opportunity that comes very often, so that's a fucking sick thing to have on the credits. Hell yeah, enjoy. Let's give you the ability to also target the lowest percentage HP, single enemy. Yes, all right. For you, healing and slicing, single enemy. Yes.
And the more you play, the more you'll be like, maybe this doesn't need like lowest percentage. Maybe I just need under 50 because it would be overkill.
Oh yeah,
and
letting
it
it
get like fine-tuned.
So that's like realistically doing all this up front is like you're just guessing what's coming. But when you go fight some enemies and see how it actually plays out, then
like, that's really good.
Then you error correct for sure.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Magic assists versus ranged assists. What if there's more ranged assists on the field right now? Well, then we got to switch the leader up. And again, positioning. I don't know that any one position's better than another right now, but let's just fuck around and see. Now we're not using all our units either. We have wait, is everyone in play? No. Clive is not in play. And that's it. So we can wait for another locked slot to open up and then put him in. Or oh, we're limited to 2 right now. 2. Yes. That makes sense. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's try out the new boy instead then. So reduce time, ranged assists. Yeah, okay, so everyone's on reduced wait time. So we're gonna act fast. On your behavior, assaulting lance, single enemy, lowest percentage, quick guard, block an enemy attack with a medium guard. Sure. Alright.